One day, 55 tornadoes, and one of them got so big, it almost came back for Greensburg. That is not movie dialogue. That is one of the wildest real tornado stories Kansas has ever lived through. The National Weather Service in Dodge City says May 23, 2008 became an extremely active, severe 24-hour period when an astonishing 55 tornadoes tore across the area. People were injured, people were killed, and the atmosphere kept producing tornado after tornado like it had no intention of stopping. And that is what makes this story feel so unsettling, because most people imagine a tornado day as one big storm, one town, one warning, one disaster. Not this. This was a day when the sky kept reloading. One tornado after another, one funnel after another, one fresh scar on the ground after another. And then came the part that still sounds unreal. At one point, another very large tornado had its sights on Greensburg, Kansas. This was the same town already devastated by the infamous 2007 EF5. NWS Dodge City says that tornado grew into a 1.8-mile wide monster, but then weakened and turned north before it reached Greensburg. Other smaller tornadoes still occurred close to town. That is where the mystery of this story lives. Because imagine being in Greensburg after everything that town had already been through. Imagine hearing there is another huge tornado on the ground. Imagine hearing it is coming your way. Imagine knowing what that town already survived once. And then somehow, this massive storm turns. Not before terrifying everyone watching it, not before reminding people that the atmosphere can come back for the same place twice, but before delivering the worst-case ending. The NWS summary says one long-tracked EF3 tornado killed a couple traveling on US Highway 54 in Pratt County and injured 2 more people there. Another large long-track tornado caused serious injury in Edwards County, and yet another injured a woman in Ellis County. This was not just an active day. It was a day that left real damage, real trauma, and real loss spread across the plains. And that is what makes the 55 tornadoes number hit so hard. It is not just big because it sounds big. It is big because it means the atmosphere did not stop after the first storm, or the 10th, or the 20th. It just kept going. That is why days like this matter now. Because people still hear one tornado warning and think in single storm terms. But some setups are not built around one storm. They are built around a pattern that keeps producing until the whole day feels cursed. So when a tornado watch is issued, take it seriously. When a tornado warning is issued, move immediately. Lowest floor, interior room, away from windows. Protect your head. Because the 55 tornado Kansas day is the reminder that sometimes the atmosphere does not just threaten one place. Sometimes it threatens everything in its path. All day long. That last line is my interpretation of the documented outbreak scale and impacts. For more severe weather stories, breakdowns, and real-time coverage, head to StormScapes.xyz.